to get things going here. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. The dish now to Ross. They set the screen. Number 15. No problem on the jumper in close. 8 points for him.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
Picked his pocket. Here is Ross. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Number 6, defended by Ross. Number 6, comes down in the low post. It goes. Gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. The pass to Wells. Kicks it to Ross. 6 to shoot. Number 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, their offense continues to click.
What's the roll?
Pass to Lee. Number 24. Tips it, but no good.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
Here's Wells. Can't get it to fall.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Come get it, come get it.
He kicks to Lee. Lee left side from about 19 feet and unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play. Gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Number 7. Can't get it to go. In the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Number 91. And he overshot that one, missing.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And here's the fast break. Number 2. And that one's good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Here's the screen. Pass to Santos. Number 7. Shot is off. Number 2. He passes to De La Rosa. Can't connect from short range.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
To the inside. Up again. Number 34. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Number 91, defended by Santos. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Switch.
Passes it to Wells. 1:39 left in the first quarter. The pass to Santos. For 3. No one. From past the arc. Gets it to go. He's got 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
There's a good screen. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Shot to stop the drop. Lays it up and banks it in.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Number 2. That one off the back iron and out. Gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass to Wells. A floater, and it's good on the way in. 7 points in the game.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
From 12 feet out, the shot is off. Here's Santos. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The home team, they lead by 13. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter.
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes to Wells. Backs him down. Number 22, defended by Ramos.
You know, something that's special about him is his defensive intelligence. He knows what each opponent's bread and butter is and does whatever's necessary to take it away from him.
Yeah, nicely put, Steve. He forces guys out of their game. I mean, gets them out of their comfort zone, makes them uncomfortable. He's an absolute terror to have to deal with when he's guarding you.
And he can't get the first one.
You got it out. Put your pitch down there. I got shooters. I got bag of big. I got my man.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The ball poorly, just 28%. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Can't get it to go.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Clock at 6. Number 7. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Number 7. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. A floater. Tries again. It's rebounded by Wells.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite find his way through traffic.
Wide open. And yes, sir, that one drops.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. There's the pass to Ramos. Here's Simon.
Milwaukee ball.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Just 5 on the clock. Number 3. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. But they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
That one goes. Count it.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Turn around.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Number 7. Light block shot. The shot is good off the backboard. He has 6.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter. Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn the timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Simon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ramos. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Now, you got to love his position near the hoop, anticipating the play and getting the putback.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Inside. Goes in for the dunk.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From about 16, just 5 to shoot. Number 2. From beyond the arc and then some. 7 points in the game. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. There's the pick. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Only 1 turnover so far in the game for him, Kevin. Another reason they're in the lead with halftime approaching, taking care of the ball.
Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Who's watching here? The ball!
He passes to Simon. The shot from the low post is good. Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Passes it to Wells. Backs him down. 6 to shoot. Tries from 10. The putback is no good. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The steal. All sorts of time. That is good. 11 points in the game.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And there's the pass to Simon. Pocket 6. Pass to Ramos. Misses off the left iron.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Stripped it away. Here's the break. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Come to me, come to me.
Pass to Wells. Backs in. Shoots a fader. There's the bucket. Good. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Now the pass to Simon. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Gets it to go.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
Turn around. I see him.
Pass to Ramos. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Wells.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Shoots the 3. Shot is off.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Passes it to Ramos. They get the rebound. Number 4. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Number 2. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The pass to Wells.
Hey, sit down. Come get it, come get it.
Number 34. Stolen. Ramos, defended by Wells. Here's the screen. Number 2. No good there off the double clutch.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Got into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. To the paint. Mark, defended by Wells. Here's Mark. Can't hit. Great D that time from Wells. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Number 7. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 10.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Coach. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Number 2. No good from 11 feet. Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Number 3. They get it back. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Number 2. Great tee that time from Wells.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Number 4. And a missed layup. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here on the side. Number 7. Lays out. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And 101 left in the first half.
Hey!
Shoots it with authority. No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Now here's Lee.
Screen!
Number 10. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Lefty move, and the layup is good. He's got 12.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
And it's blocked, but he gets it back. The feed to Lee. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Number 5. The shot no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The home team up 19. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The weekend is finally upon us, and on this Friday night, it's time for the halftime show. The home team is on a tear right now. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. On the other side, the away team not off to a great start. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. And that'll be all for this episode. It's in the books. I'm all done reading. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You have to like what we're seeing from Wells.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent is on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Number 13, covered by Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Number 15, off target with the jump hook.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Ripped away. Fast break, here they come. Misses the layup. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 24. Nice D from Wells. 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Number 13. Off with the layup.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Number 6. Defended by Ross.
Right here.
Here's Mark. It's rebounded by Wells.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. And so here's the home team. They're scoreless since the first half. Number 5.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
And the defense really pressing up on it. Made that a tough shot. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
bilog ang bola. Ito ang liga. Ito ang liga. Sentro ng kwento ng bayan. 100% ang laban. Wala na nga sigurong maski nasasabikan. Ang galing ng liga ng bayan. Sa dami ng daluyong at hirap na natikman. Game pa rin partida bangayan. Manalo, matalo, walang kukontra. Depensa, opensa, bilog ang bola. Ito ang liga. Ito ang liga. Sentro ng kwento ng bayan. 100% ang laban.
Batak na batak ang mga koponan. Tatak na tatak talaga nga naman. Pasa pa lang na binato sa ka wili-wili na. At malamang pati kayo napapapigilin nga. Sa bawat dribble, bantay sarado. Sa bawat sipol, lahat kabado. Lahat nakatutok sa TV. Pati si Utol ay nakikinood na sa kanto. Si Idol lumariba na tumira bumitaw. Libo-libong tagahanga sa arena sumigaw. Rebound, biglang baba, biglang tira. Isang bansa, isang liga. Basketballista ay ganadong ganado. Bawat atleta ay kamadong kamado. Ang kampyonato ay ibubulsa. Local o global may ibubuga.
Manalo, matalo, walang kukontra. Depensa, opensa, bilog ang bola. Ito ang liga. Ito ang liga. Sentro ng kwento ng bayan. 100% ang laban.
Walang kasing galing, kasing dilas. Di maitatanging Pilipinas. Walang kasing galing, kasing dilas. Di maitatanging Pilipinas. Walang kasing galing, kasing dilas. Di maitatanging Pilipinas. Walang kasing galing, kasing dilas. Di maitatanging Pilipinas.
Ito ang liga. Wala na nga sigurong mas kinababaliwan sa pambansang libangan ng bayan. Laro'y sinasa puso at kinaaaliwan na para bang digmaan ng laban. Manalo, matalo, walang kukontra. Depensa, opensa, bilog ang bola. Ito ang liga. Ito ang liga. Sentro ng kwento ng bayan. 100% ang laban.
hininga. Sa bawat dribble, bantay sarado. Sa bawat sipol, lahat kabado. Lahat nakatutok sa TV, pati si Utol ay nakikinood na sa kanto. Si Idol lumariba na tumira bumitaw. Libo-libong tagahanga sa arena sumigaw. Rebound, biglang baba, biglang tira. Isang bansa, isang liga. Basketballista ay ganadong ganado. Bawat atleta ay kamadong kamado. Ang kampyonato ay ibubulsa. Local o global may ibubuga.
Manalo, matalo, walang kukontra. Depensa, opensa, bilog ang bola. Ito ang liga. Ito ang liga. Sentro ng kwento ng bayan. 100% ang laban.
Walang kasing galing, kasing dilas. Di maitatanging Pilipinas. Walang kasing galing, kasing dilas. Di maitatanging Pilipinas. Walang kasing galing, kasing dilas. Di maitatanging Pilipinas. Walang kasing galing, kasing dilas. Di maitatanging Pilipinas.
Ito ang liga.
Laban kung laban. Laban kung laban. Oh, oh, oh. Laban kung laban. Oh, oh, oh. Laban kung laban. Nabatak ang mga koponan. Tatak na tatak talaga nga naman. Basta palang ang binato sa dyan kawili-wili na. At malamang pati kayo napapapigil hininga. Sa bawat dribble, bantay sarado. Sa bawat sipol, lahat kabado. Lahat nakatutok sa TV, pati si Utol ay nakikinood na sa kanto. Si Idol lumariba na tumira bumitaw. Libo-libong tagahanga sa arena sumigaw. Rebound, biglang baba, biglang tira. Isang bansa, isang liga. Basketballista ay ganadong ganado. Bawat atleta ay kamadong kamado. Ang kampyonato ay ibubulsa. Local o global may ibubuga.
Ito ang liga.
Laban kung laban.
Ito ang liga.
Laban kung laban.
Sentro ng kwento ng bayan. 100% ang laban.
Sige sugod pa sa arangkada, mahigpit ang labanan. Puso ang sandata, kayang-kaya't huwag magpapalamang. Ano man ang pumalaki, tila ba pag-asa na ubos. Tandaan mo na palaging meron tayong paraang makapuntos. Bansakan man ang pasakit, kesa magalit, matuto na lang tayo dumipinsa. Magtiwala at tumapit, panalin padadagit, oras na magsalig. Pwesa, tambakan man ay lalaban muli. Pagkatanggal sa gulo, wala yung ayawan. Papalaga namin hanggang huli, hindi basta susuko at laban kung laban.
Manalo, matalo, walang kukontra. Depensa, opensa, bilog ang bola. Ito ang liga.
Laban kung laban.
Ito ang liga.
Laban kung laban.
Sentro ng kwento ng bayan. 100% ang laban.
shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
On the inbound. Gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Pass to Wells. He feeds it to Ross. Clock at 6. Number 13, covered by Lee. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Crash the board! Crash the board!
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Number 13, covered by Lee. Just 5 to shoot.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Number 5. Misses the 3.
Something needs to change for them here. I mean, starting the half 0 for 5, that's not going to get it done.
Lee up top. He has 5. Mark defending by Ross. Here's Mark. And time gets the jumper to fall.
Well, it's about time somebody scored. This is ugly.
Yeah, grit and grind ugly. That's how I would describe it. Every bucket counts double in a game like this one, or at least it should count double.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. He dishes it to Ross. Shot from 12. And he gets the jumper to drop. 14 points for him.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Feeds it to Lee. Buries the long-range jumper. Lee's got 8 points.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Ross. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Ross. No good on the second free throw. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Lee Quick shot there, and it's off target.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Knock it down.
Dishes it to Ross.
I got
5 on the clock. Passes to Wells. Shoots off the screen. No good.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Number 24, defended by Wells. Number 24. They swipe it. The dish to Ross. Number 15. He cleans that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 16 points for him. And a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Lee with the ball. He's got 8. Number 24, defended by Wells. Shot clock at 5. The offensive rebound. Number 10. To the middle. Number 13. Number 13. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, caught just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up if you've got that type of angle. And he really took advantage.
Now here's Lee. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Lee's got 10. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
Kicks to Ross. Number 15 goes to the fadeaway and cans it. He's got 18. Been terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. And it's Lee penetrating. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Pass to Ross. Shoots. Buries the jump shot.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
I got him.
Now here's Lee. He's got 12. Shoots from the elbow. And the jumper falls for him. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. He kicks to Ross. 6 to shoot. Number 15.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Being a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And the pass to De La Rosa.
Hit the perimeter.
Shot clock at 6. Number 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 10 points for him. Being 42% from the field here in the third. And there's the feed to Ross. Lock at 6. Number 5. The grabber on miss. It's yet again. No good on the layup. Gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to De La Rosa.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Lee outside. Number 24, defended by Wells. 6 on the shot clock. Number 24, soft touch off the glass.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
He feeds it to Ross.
Don't let him shoot that.
Number 13, misses the wing J.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Lee with the steal. Number 6, no up.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
Here is Ross. Passes it to Wells. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 15 points in the game. Gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. They set the pick. Lee goes in. Number 6. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line.
That's his second personal. At the line for your Bucks. Number 5. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. There's the pass to De La Rosa. He dishes it to Lee. 5 to shoot. Rejected by Ross. And they get it back. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .50 seconds left in the third. There's the pick. Number 13, defended by De La Rosa. 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
At the line for the Hawks. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for a lead. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Six to shoot. Here's the screen. Shot off the pick. Kept alive. Number 15. And he can't jam it through. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The home team up 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Feeds to Lee. Shoots from the corner. It's rebounded by Wells. Being 43% from the field.
Who's got ball? Whose bat is that?
Number 7, covered by Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Number 7, the long-distance squeeze Barry. Only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. About a minute play here in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Good.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here is Ross. Pass to Wells. Uncovered. Can't get it to go. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Number 6.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. They set the pick. Five on the clock.
Backdoor!
Number 7. And good on the friendly pass off the right side of the rim. Got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries. Just 3 to shoot. It's rebounded by Santos.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you. Well, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You can't do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Number 7. Can't hit from in close. Number 10, defended by Santos. Here's Mark. No good. Excellent D there from Santos. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Go get it, go get it.
Off on the win.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating.
Get the perimeter!
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Gets it to go.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Number 34. That one wide left.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Shot from the inbound. And he sinks the layup.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And so here's the home team. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Passes it to Santos. Here's Wells. Can't get it to go. Gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Dishes it to Lee. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Number 24. It's rebounded by Wells.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Number 5. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Number 24, defended by Santos. Some solid defense from Santos. Before the game at 42%. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot misses. 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Now the dish to Lee. To the paint. Banked in off the glass.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Number 7, covered by Lee. Number 5. And the 3 off target.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Number 24, defended by Wells. Misses from short range. In this fourth quarter, pretty dire at 27%. Now the pass to Santos. He's again. Misses at the rim.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Shot misses. Fires the 3. But they get it back.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
In this fourth quarter, pretty dire at 27%. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Shot's good by Lee.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
You know, definitely that's the case. I mean, there hasn't been much resistance at all.
Kicks to Ross. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end his cold spell, and Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Offensive rebound, number 24. Excellent D that time from Wells.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Pass to Ross. Passes it to Wells. Backing in. It's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Launches it. No good. Gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Tries to snap the cold streak. Can't cash in from close range. Down low. Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So it's the visitors now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Thing has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor.
Go over it.
He kicks it to Ross. Shot clock at 6. Number 15 on the mark with the 15-footer. He's got 22.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Get going.
Lee outside. The train rejected by Ross. They set the pick. Number 13, covered by Lee. Number 15 shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. He's got 24.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Number 13, covered by Lee. Here is Ross. Cuts off the pass. Mark, defended by Ross. They set the screen. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Number 13, covered by Lee. Shot is no good.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And so they get the victory here at home. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.